All right, President Biden set to deliver his first solo and unscripted news conference since his disastrous debate performance against Donald Trump. Now, this comes as a growing number of Democratic lawmakers and donors have called for Biden to drop out of the presidential race. This is due to concerns over his mental fitness.
That's right. Fox 9's Morgan McKay joins us now with more on those calls and what we can expect from tonight's big press conference. Morgan.
Bianca, Natasha, all eyes are on that press conference tonight as President Joe Biden's campaign works to try and stop any more Democrats from coming forward, calling on the president to step aside. But that list is growing, and here in New York, Congressman Pat Ryan is joining in on those calls.
I call on him to step aside and honor this promise he made to be a bridge to the next generation.
Congressman Pat Ryan joining a growing list of Democratic representatives calling on President Joe Biden to step aside. Ryan says Biden's poor debate performance opened his eyes, and he made this choice after listening to his own constituents. Ryan currently represents a swing district in the Hudson Valley and is facing a tough re-election this year.
Was part of this decision to come out also concern out of your own race as someone in a swing district?
I really tried to make this decision from that view of the oaths I took as a West Point graduate, as an Army officer, now as a member of Congress. What is the patriotic thing to do here? What is my duty to country?
Ryan wouldn't say who should replace Biden at the top of the ticket, but he's not the only Democratic incumbent in a tight race calling on Biden to step aside. In his first press conference since the debate, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries was asked if Biden is a liability for down-ballot races.
No. House Democrats will win back control of the House of Representatives on November 5th.
But Jeffries did not try to stifle members who have already spoken out, saying that they are only beholden to their own constituents. And in the meantime, leaders will meet to discuss a path forward.
Our conversations have been candid, comprehensive, and clear-eyed, and they are ongoing.
Meanwhile, here in New York, Lieutenant Governor Antonio Delgado broke ranks to also call on Biden to step aside. Governor Kathy Hochul has been one of Biden's loudest cheerleaders since the debate, but insisted Delgado could make his own choices. When asked if it was true that she was reportedly furious.
Let me ask someone who was in the vehicle with me, Avi, did I look furious?
No.
Okay, there's your answer. All right.
And that was a little hard to hear there, but that was Hochul looking at her press secretary, Avi Small, who, as you sort of heard, said no and was shaking his head. Natasha and Bianca?
Yeah, really interesting there, Morgan. Thank you.